Hi, everyone. It's Natalina here from Natalina's Flavors of Italy. And as promised, we are sharing travel content for my guests and anyone interested. And this is part of our commitment to help you navigate traveling to Europe, specifically to Italy. And like we've said many times, we want not just your tour to be great, we want your whole experience to be great. We help with pre and post tour travel itineraries, as well as ensuring that while you're with us on our 10-day experiences, that everything is just right. So we've had a lot of questions about ETIAS. And what is it? Well, a lot of my guests are saying, we understand it's coming into play in 2025. How does that affect my travel to Italy with us or to Europe in general? So let's start with the acronym. So it's ETIAS, and it stands for European Travel Information Authorization System. Okay, so what is it? It's basically, it's basically a security check to strengthen border control. So particularly from citizens of visa-exempt countries. So that will include a lot of our customers, followers in the US and Canada. And so when Canadians and Americans are traveling to the Schengen area, which includes very popular travel destinations such as Italy, France, Spain, and Germany, there is an application that you have to complete. It'll need to be approved, and there's a small fee attached to that. So let's dig in and just address a few of the questions that you may have. Okay. So first of all, if you like this content on travel tips and traveling with Natalina, please subscribe to our channel. We have lots of information on packing, how to pack light, carrying your liquids, all kinds of good information available to both our guests and anyone interested in that information. And if you like this information, please share it with your friends and give us a like. We'd really appreciate that. And that helps us continue to prepare more content in my time off when I'm in between tours and in between my own personal travel. I will be sharing lots of information for you. Okay, so ETIAS. So rumor has it, it's coming into play in 2025. When I go to their site, they're telling me now that they're looking at Q2 of 2025. So that's looking like this will come into effect in the summer of 2025. I personally have a trip to Italy this winter, tours in the spring, tours in the fall. So it looks like I shouldn't need it for my first two trips in the winter and the spring. Now, I will list the online website to ETIAS in the dropdown, and you can go in there and you can sign up for an email notification so they let you know when it comes into play and when it's required. So I've done that. I've signed up for that so that for my fall trip, it looks like I will need this requirement. So I want to make sure I don't miss that. And I want to sign up for that so it's in my inbox and I know exactly when it is, in fact, a requirement for travel, and I can complete the application and pay the fee required. So let's get into that a little bit. So basically, you're going to need to fill out an online application. You're going to need your travel document to do that. So for those of us in Canada and the United States, that'll be a valid passport. Now, they don't recommend that you apply with a passport that expires in less than 3 months, okay? Which really, you shouldn't be traveling with a passport that expires in less than 3 months anyways. So we are recommending that when you apply for this, that you have a valid passport that will not expire in less than 3 months. Okay, so you apply online with your travel documents. There's a small fee. Currently, it's listing €7, which as of today is just a little over $10 Canadian or a little over $7 US, okay, depending on the currency you're going to pay. So you would use your credit card to make that payment with the application. Now, the application can turn around within minutes or a few days. So it's quite quick, but I wouldn't leave it to the last minute. You want to get that in place well before you travel. Okay. Once it's approved, it's valid for 3 years. So you don't have to do it again for 3 years unless, of course, the rules change. Currently, though, it's valid for 3 years. You will need to provide your travel document information and or any criminal convictions or past travel to conflict zones if that applies to you. So for most of us, we won't have those things. So it'll be very quick turnaround information. In general, it's basically a safety feature for people traveling. They need to know who is in the country and when. So for those of us traveling, it can be perceived as a good thing. It's a part of just keeping us safe in these countries that we're traveling to. Basically, that's it in a nutshell. It sounds a lot more involved than it actually is. It's a very simple little application. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you find the information helpful, please give us a thumbs up for a like, and please subscribe, and we'll be sharing lots of information regularly while I'm in between tours and my own travel. If you have a topic that you would like me to cover, please send me an email at info@natalinaskitchen.com, or you could put it in the comments on here. And I wish you a great day and happy travels.